What it do, people? It's your boy Crispy T. Yes, let's get off right into this. So, with this update, and I've given this prophecy regarding the railways and why God Himself said to me, and I'm just re emphasizing that He Himself would put this together. It will not be Transnet, it will not be the work of any government. He Himself will do it because the ANC, for one, on the one end, and this was particular to them, that they're so corrupt and they will not be able to finish what they start. I gave the first update regarding the speed trains coming to South Africa, and I said to you it's unlikely to happen. The rail infrastructure is just not going to be there, and the ANC cannot champion such a cause as they're just losers by nature, but there's just that mere virtue, you know. So in this particular situation, and we've seen this, that the Boksburg is situation with the gas tankers and everything that has happened there on the roads. We've just felt like this is a red flag and a big situation in terms of what is indicative of the future and the hazardous roads that we are going to be seeing in times to come, and why God has already said and declared ahead of time that He will sort out the rail. And a friend of mine actually randomly just said this when I posted about this, because there was another. No, thankfully, there wasn't an explosion, but unfortunately, to get this one truck driver out, it was the accident there on Klipprivier. So it was the one on ramp that yeah, he sort of went in towards the bridge in itself, and for them to get him out, or one of the passengers, from what I read, is that a double amputation had to be embarked upon. I don't know exactly where or which body parts. So was it the leg, or the legs were severed or whatever, but a double amputation just to get him out of there had to be done, which is a very sad and quite gruesome side of things, but God willingly, he learns to, or I don't know if it was a he or she, but anyway, the passenger then heals, God willingly and quite speedily. But yeah, permanent conditions can ensue as such. But this is what I just wanted to say about this, is that the neglect and the corruption at Transnet, and I know for a fact that it was this lady called Maria Ramos was the executive, or was she a CEO of ABSA at some point? The time she was at Transnet, actually ensured that all industrial products, or in the industrial use of the railways and the trains, was cancelled or abandoned, and then everything had to be shipped by trucks. And so it's been a problem for a while, and I'm not saying that it's never ever happened, or these trucks have never been hazardous to the road, because they've cost a lot in terms of the road infrastructure, to be quite honest with you. But it now seems like, now that we are truly in the end days and in the end times, that it's just accelerated, and the real mortal danger that they pose on the roads is becoming worse and worse. So yeah, I mean, the Boksburg one was quite horrendous. I'm sure people saw that. And this is just to say that, as far as the roads are concerned in South Africa, and this particular prophecy in itself was because of the dangers that were on the South African roads, that this had to be done, because it was just a highlighted theme, but it also goes into so many aspects of the South African road infrastructure, that it's something that I've made mention here, and I've also updated in another prophecy regarding the fact that there'll just be no budget to improve the South African roads. Ultimately, companies and people and individuals themselves had to fill that void and come up with solutions in order to deal with the situation. In fact, at this point, I'm just going to say to you that there is another prophecy in this regard. So I will publish that as soon as I feel that it's time, or God gives me an indication that yes, I can put this one out, as it is quite one of the solutions. And yes, as bad as the situation is in South Africa, as bad as what it looks like at the moment, God is always working out the details, and He's already revealing certain things that will happen in times to come. So, people, once again, put your faith in the Lord Jesus Christ, and everything else in your life will work out right. It's your boy Crispy T, and I'm signing out, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers and bye bye.